It's Chellbee. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Chellbee, the blogger behind Chellbee.com. I'm so glad to be back. Today I'm actually back with a different type of video. Have a little bit of an announcement, or kind of a big announcement. We're pregnant. So if you follow the blog, then you've recently seen my new blog post, which is going to be up, and I'll put the links to the blog up here, over here, somewhere over there. Can't stop smiling. So I'm calling this whole series Girl and Baby Rose, but yes, it's a girl, hence the pink. So yeah, it's a girl. We're expecting her for April the 9th. God willing, she can, make it all the way to that good due date. Hopefully not too far into it, because right after that is our anniversary. But nonetheless, I wanted to do this video just to kind of talk about some of the real things, the realness of pregnancy. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but I did just want to talk about like some of the weird symptoms that I've had, my pregnancy experience thus far. Obviously, I still have ways to go. But since I was doing my first blog post, I did kind of want to share my pregnancy experiences, since I was really surprised and caught off guard by all of the symptoms. I don't know if I was just completely oblivious. I mean, after all, my sister has been pregnant 6 times. My younger sister has a daughter, so I am familiar with pregnancy. I just kind of was not really familiar with how I would feel being pregnant. I swear, some days I wake up and I look down at my stomach and I'm convinced that I'm wearing a fake belly bump. I literally have to look at my skin and see my skin is stretched out and this is really my belly. But nonetheless, I was telling my friend about some of my weird pregnancy symptoms, and she was like, girl, I just cannot relate. I did not go through any of that. And I'm just like, am I the only one going through this? Apparently not, because when I read my pregnancy book, a lot of my symptoms were definitely in there. And I just feel like pregnancy is one of those things where it's tailor-made for each person. Everybody experience is different. Every pregnancy experience is different. Even, I could be pregnant again and my symptoms could be completely different, which is crazy. But nonetheless, so anyways, I'm going to jump right into my weird symptoms and things that I just was not mentally prepared for. So the first thing that really caught me off guard, and this might be TMI, but was the constipation. You are very, very constipated. I, at least, and people that I know who are pregnant, not to put anybody's business out on Front Street, have been very, very constipated. But it's just uncomfortable as really the best description that I have for it. Being constipated is not fun. I feel like my bowel movements are definitely not normal. On top of that, just being congested. I'm constantly congested. If you can't tell, I sound like I have a cold. I don't have a cold. It's just my sinuses are all clogged up all the time. Every day I wake up and I'm just congested. I feel like I can't breathe almost sometimes because I'm so congested. But I don't have a cold. It's been like this the whole time. Something between, I guess, the hormones and, having all your organs moving around and having a baby growing in there just messes with your sinuses, which is really odd. And then I guess my third symptom that's been kind of expected but weird was the nausea. Now, I didn't actually really throw up, or I don't consider it throwing up, because I just feel like if stuff doesn't come out of your mouth, that's not really throwing up. Now, this is going to be TMI, but I have thrown up a few times, but it's just been in my mouth. And nobody could have prepared me for that at all. I would say the most common problem that probably most women go through who do have issues during their pregnancy or discomfort during their pregnancy has to just be overall stomach issues. I've had nausea, I've had a lot of indigestion, like a lot of indigestion to the point of like right now I really don't even want to eat because every time I eat I'm just so uncomfortable. And I don't know if it's insane to me because I always was under the impression that like pregnancy was like this thing where your skin is just glowing and you're just so happy and you know your belly is getting bigger, but but that's all that's really going on and you just look good and you feel good. And I mean that has just not been the case for me. Am I enjoying being pregnant? I am truly enjoying being pregnant because we've miscarried in the past, and so I know what it's like to lose a baby, and so I'm so thankful for like the second opportunity to have her. And it's just funny like seeing all the crazy things that's happening to my body, and unimaginable at times all the crazy things that are happening to my body. So I'm enjoying it from that perspective of just like, how am I gonna feel tomorrow? Like, how long is this gonna last? Like, I'm just wondering like like, well, I don't know what to expect from day to day, and so that makes it okay. I'm kind of taking it as being like a little adventure because, you know, a few weeks ago I was nauseated. Now I don't have any nausea. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna take this as a little adventure and we're just gonna see how we feel tomorrow. We may feel great, we may feel bad, but whatever. It's all good because there's a little baby growing inside of there, and that's like the coolest, the most beautiful and amazing thing ever. Heartburn, goodness, heartburn. Indigestion, oh my goodness. The one that really did not make sense to me, but is like every single website that I've read, every book that I've read said it's so common because of the hormones, is headaches. Like the non-stop headaches. Headaches are debilitating, were debilitating, at least for me. During my first trimester and the beginning of my second trimester, it would be really hard for me to get up in the morning just because of the headaches and the nausea. Like between the two, like all I could really do was lay down. If I had to sit up, I had to drink pretty much ginger ale like all day in order to really function. I definitely experienced a lot of fatigue, and it's the kind of like tiredness, not to where like you want to sleep all day, but just like you never feel like you have energy. Like no matter what you do, no matter what you eat, you just never feel like you're full of energy. Like all you really want to do is lay down, and half the time you really just want to go to sleep, but your body won't let you. Like like your body won't let you get the kind of sleep that you feel like you need. The other thing that I've experienced, and I don't know a ton of people have experienced this, I know my sister has, but acne. Like I all of a sudden have acne like crazy, and I'm not one who usually has like a ton of breakouts, but like I got acne really bad once I got pregnant. And not only that, but like every acne bump that I would get will leave a scar. So now I have like all these scars that I didn't have before because I don't know, I guess it's just a part of being pregnant. I'm hoping that my skin will like clear up a little bit on its own. It's starting to slow down, so I am thankful for that. But yeah, acne and scarring is apparently a part of pregnancy. It's amazing, like all the things that your body goes through trying to create this and, you know, support this little human being. The HCG or hormones that it takes to grow a human being really do some crazy things to your body is all I can say. And two of the other ones that I haven't experienced yet, but they're in my book and they're like listed as if they're definite. They're like in my What to Expect When Pregnant book. Stretch marks, which I read were genetic. So like if your mom has stretch marks, then more than likely you will have stretch marks, but I'm praying that's not true. I'm gonna pray that's not true. I said hemorrhoids, which just kind of freaked me out. Like I'm just guaranteed to have hemorrhoids. Like I don't have a choice in this. So I'm praying that was just like a cautionary symptom and not like you can expect to have hemorrhoids, because I don't know if you know anything about hemorrhoids, but it's not pleasant from what I've read, what I've heard from people who have experienced them. So I'm doing my very best to pray that that I don't have to go through that. And the last thing that I've started to experience in like my second trimester, but I did experience it a little bit in my first trimester, but it's gotten horrible in my second trimester, is pregnancy brain. Like I don't care what anybody says, that is a real thing. Like it's not a joke. You will be surprised at the stuff you will forget, the things you will confuse, the things you will misread when you have pregnancy brain. Like, a few weeks ago, I had a meetup that I was going to and hosting one too. And I'm the one who was hosting it. I'm the one who sent people the address. Do you know my pregnancy brain took me to the wrong address? I went to the wrong address, got unpacked and got my drink and everything, and was just chilling. Until someone called me and was like, hey, you know, I'm here, no one's here. And I'm like, where are you? And when she told me the location, I was like, I'm at the wrong location. So yeah, pregnancy brain took me to the wrong meetup. Not to even begin to say how me and my pregnancy brain tried to transfer money to an account that I closed. Don't even ask. Like, the stuff that you will end up doing, you will be like, what is happening with me right now? Like, I have common sense. Like, I would not do that normally, but you'll be amazed. Like, the major symptoms that I've gone through that I don't hear women commonly, I can't even say it, that I don't hear commonly talked about, and that I just felt like I should just make a video and talk about the weird symptoms that I was experiencing. But if you're experiencing any weird symptoms, if you're pregnant or if you've been pregnant in the past and you've gone through anything similar or even weirder, definitely drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you about your pregnancy experience. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and definitely share this video to your friends and family. That's all I got, y'all. I don't got no more. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.